A question that I hear from time to time, Mr. Smith, does having a zero balance on my credit card hurt my credit score? What up? You got Mr. Smith, point five of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and in this brief video, I'm going to answer that question. Do credit cards or your credit scores get hurt by having a zero balance? Now, I know many people may tell you different things, and I'm going to just tell you what I know based on experience, based on my education and studying outside of my own experiences as well. So a combination of those things. And I've had 2 scores in the 800s and 790 credit score. And this was prior to buying my house. And, I always maintain good 700s and beyond, but things of that nature. So I do know a bit about what I'm talking about. Plus, I own a credit restoration company, and I've deleted, hundreds of items in the past month and taught people how to restore their credit and things of that nature. Just doing it themselves. So that being said, do zero balances hurt your credit score? Now, many people, as it relates to credit cards, often say having less than 30% or take the overall credit limit divided by 3 and keep your balance underneath that. Many people say that, and that's their way of saying that that's the best thing for you to do in terms of fixing your credit, because you want to always carry a balance. I've heard that dialogue, and I understand that dialogue, because you definitely want to have it less than 30 versus having it only 30% of utilization left. But let's talk about credit utilization briefly. Credit utilization is 30% of your credit score. Credit utilization also is the area that you have the most control over, because it's solely based on your utilization. Now, the higher the balance on the card, the more it hurts your score. So if you have 90% utilization, then guess what? Your credit score is affected because it looks as though you need the card. But if you have a lower balance, then your credit score is enhanced because it looks as though you're a savvy spender or you don't need the card as much. Now, this is what I want to point out. If you carry a zero balance for an extended amount of time, then a credit card can close your account, or they may consider closing the account because of inactivity. So you want to be using the card. However, having a zero balance will not hurt your credit score solely as long as you're using it and paying it off in full. That's not a problem. Using it, paying it off in full. I personally recommend, as it relates to your credit score, keeping a single digit in terms of your percentage. So if it's $1,000 limit, anything $90 and less should be what you carry, because that is what helps your credit score by staying in the single digits. Some people recommend anywhere between 4 and 7%, but that's still single digits. And if you decide that you want to pay it off in full every single month, meaning that you swipe it and you pay it off, in a couple of days or the following week, however you choose to do it, that's not a problem. That won't hurt your score, because that's much better than having an overutilization in terms of your credit. So use the card, but make sure you're paying it off and keeping it in a single digit, or paying it off in full, and that'll be greatly beneficial to you across the board. So that being said, my answer is no, it won't hurt you. Just keep using the card, pay it off in full, and use whatever strategies you can to make sure you're getting the most out of your credit card. But credit utilization is very important, because it's the one that you have the most control over. And if you continue to carry a balance that's higher than the recommended amounts that I've listed, it can hinder your score, and you can see it pretty drastically. But at the same token, you can also boost your score pretty drastically by keeping that utilization in the single digits or zero month after month, as long as you're using it, paying it off, and not giving them a reason to close the account. So wanted to keep it short and sweet to answer that question, because that question came across the desk and I decided to answer it in this brief video. Share this with somebody you feel may benefit. Also, if you need anything as it relates to tools and resources that we recommend in terms of restoring your credit, click the link below. It should be bit.ly/royalty credit. And it's a host of things that I think can help you restore your credit. If you would personally like our assistance in restoring your credit, click that link and also set up a consultation. I call it a free credit breakthrough session, where I'm able to see what's going on with your credit, talk to you about it and let you know how we're able to serve you to take your credit to the next level, because you might not have the time to do certain things, mail certain letters like I'm about to do right now. I'm about to head out and mail some letters and, get some people credit in tech. So if you like our assistance in that process, click the link, schedule your consultation, and I look forward to welcoming you to the family and helping you restore your credit, take your credit to the next level. That's all I got right now, Mr. Smith, signing out.